Check, check. Oh, my goodness. Hello, hello. Good, good, good. All right, awesome. Well, I want to take a moment and welcome everyone to the YFC Campus Life Awards. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Yeah, we're really excited to honor students and volunteers that have just gone above and beyond this last year. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Cameron Colas. I'm one of the youth pastors here in El Centro at Christ Community Church, and I volunteer at YFC, and it's such an honor to be a part of such a great organization. I'm going to be telling a few jokes, and just a disclaimer, they wanted me to burn people tonight. So I checked all of the jokes with everyone. I don't want anyone getting offended, and I don't want to get slapped. So we're going to take it easy tonight, all right? What's that? What I do every day? Kyra, that's mean. You chill out, girl. She's my youth student. With that, it turns out I'm not the first choice to be the MC here tonight. Originally, they had asked Will Smith to come and MC these awards, but then they decided they didn't want any slapstick comedy, so here I am. Too many brawly people that went over your head? Okay, that's all right. Hey, whoa, calm down. I'm not trying to get into any fights, brawly. I always like starting off these events with a verse. I just think it really sets the mood right. I wanted to quote the wise words of Jesus where he says, "It is a wise man that counts the cost." And I want to say YFC really went above and beyond with counting the cost. They didn't just count the cost, they cut the cost. I mean, look at some of the decorations. I mean, I don't know what cost more, the decorations from the Dollar Tree or the drive to get to the Dollar Tree. I mean, I don't know. Hey, that was a good joke. That was quality. Cost more than the decorations. Well, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the next person who's going to be coming up, the person who's going to kick off these awards. His name is Caleb, and he has been the intern at YFC for the last 6 months, and he's been doing an awesome, awesome job. I love the guy. I've gotten to know the guy a lot. Really a great guy. Nothing wrong with his character. In fact, his only shortcoming is his height. I was going to make a short person joke, but I didn't want it to go over his head. Come on, that was good. Well, I guess I'm a dad. I appreciate jokes a little bit more. Caleb's a really great guy. What he lacks in stature, he really makes up for in personality. He has such a big personality. In fact, if he was a spice, he'd probably be flour. So, it's a baking joke? No? Took you guys a little minute? Come on, Brawley, let's go. All right, well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Caleb. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you, Cameron. Thanks for the short joke. That was a low blow. My name is Caleb. I've had the privilege of being on campus in Brawley High School, Frank Wright Middle School, and Westmoreland Middle School this year. But tonight, I have the honor of giving away the Best Assistant Director Award. This award is it's going to students who went above and beyond in assisting their site leaders and attending the awards and just helping us with all of our events. So, again, this award is going for those students that really went above and beyond this year and helping us out. So, the first person I'd like to invite to come on up for this award is Victoria Carrillo. Thank you, Victoria. The next person that I'd like to invite on up is Josiah Cheatwood. All right, the next person I'd like to invite up is Amadeo Polantoni. Okay, now I'd like to invite up Melanie Tovar. Melanie, not here. All right, we'll make sure she gets it. The last person, but not least, is going to be Eddie Marino. All right, congratulations, guys. Thank you so much. I'd like for us to all give a warm welcome to Lena Jones. She's the director of Campus Life, so she's going to come up here now and take over. Thank you, guys.
Good evening. Thank you guys all for coming out tonight. It's an honor to be able to sit here with supporters and with students who have just worked so hard this year. And so tonight I have the honor of presenting the Best Actor Award. And this award goes to students who exceed in giving the wrap-up portion, which if you have never been to Campus Life, then we just want to say the wrap-up is kind of like the message. So these are like the public speakers, the people who are preaching the gospel at club, and they're the ones up front in front of their peers, which takes a lot of boldness to talk about Jesus in that way. So we just want to give this award to Diego Valencia, Giselle Frazier, Isaac Padilla, and Alan Carrillo. Thank you guys so much for your hard work this year. I'm going to give it up for these guys one more time. All right, you guys can have a seat. Thank you. We're bringing Cameron back up now.
All right. Well, those are some great awards. I'm not sure how I feel about them associating giving the gospel with acting, but we're just going to go ahead and gloss over that one. You know, where YFC really cut the costs in all of this event and everything, it's nice to know that they really invested into something that students love, and that's small little golden statues. They love putting those on the mantles. It's not like students are into gift cards or gaming systems or anything really important. Those gold statues are going to be with them for the rest of their lives. I already see them telling their children, that's what I did. I got Best Actor at Campus Life Awards that one year. You know, this whole event really got me thinking about entertainment, though. Entertainment has gone way down. I mean, I got to be honest, so let's give the YFC staff a big round of applause. This is actually a really cool event. It's really, really neat. I really love it. I think they did such a great job. But, you know, out in the world, entertainment has just gone down. How many of you guys have been following the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial? Yeah? That is more watched than anything on Netflix or Hulu. That is what people are into right now. And that's really sad. You find yourself rooting for a guy who's an alcoholic and giving roofies to people. That's the guy you're rooting for when you're watching Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp. Not very good. Not very good at all. But not even that. How many of you guys were into Marvel movies growing up? You remember when Marvel movies were actually good? Anybody remember that? Doctor Strange was not a good movie, right? That was not on the same level as Avengers. I just got to be honest right there, guys. Avengers had deep characters, deep plots, and you could really connect with what was going on the screen. Doctor Strange, they tried to introduce a new character. She was the first Latina superhero, and her name was America Chavez. And not just that, they gave her the superpower of immigration, jumping between universes. Come on, that's messed up. They can't even think of an original superpower. Come on. That's wrong. Up next, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the next person coming up. His name is Rico, and he is an awesome, awesome guy. I've had the privilege of knowing him. And here's a couple of his credentials. He's going to be playing the saxophone for us. He's going to really be making us feel a lot of emotions. Hopefully it doesn't make us feel like leaving. Love you, Rico. Love you. Just a little something about him. He is just graduated with an associate's in music from IVC. I really hope he kept the receipt on that one. Come on. You know, I checked the jokes with him. All right, I'm just making sure. So anyways, with that, Rico, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you. Really excited to hear what you've got for us. So let's give a big round of applause to Rico as he plays his saxophone for us. because YFC always tried to get someone with strong musical talent to come and play at these things, and when they couldn't find anyone, they went ahead and asked Rico. So, love you, Rico, all love. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the next person who's going to be coming up, and that is Elsie. Elsie has been on staff with YFC for a long, long time. Really great person, really just a great personality, but she does have one problem, and that's her knees. You know, apparently it's a running joke at YFC that she has bad knees. And I don't know if you know this or not, but originally they were supposed to have a stage up here with like just a short step that people could climb up. But when we realized we didn't want to wait 6.5 hours for Elsie to climb up that step, we went ahead and just scrapped the whole stage idea. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Elsie. Let's give her a big round of applause and thank her for coming on up.
Thank you for that joke, Cameron. Good evening. As you all heard, my name is Elsie. I served at Imperial High School, Frank Wright Middle School, Westmoreland Middle School as well this year, and I will be presenting you the awards to the best animated short film to students who really made a difference in really making those new students feeling comfortable and really breaking that ice at club. And therefore, I will be announcing the first award to, oh, someone glued it, Valerie Valdez, Marie Mendez, Julian Dover, congratulations, kids. Thank you. And now I will be presenting next Cameron.
Well, they took away my microphone, so here I am. I don't even know what's coming up next. Lena, who am I introducing here? Dylan, awesome. Dylan is a great guy. Do we have anyone from Holtville, maybe from Dylan's youth group? Anybody? Yeah, a few people back there? Awesome, very, very cool. You know, the thing I like about Dylan, in case you don't know, he's the youth pastor up in Holtville, over at Cornerstone, right, Dylan? Awesome, yes, really cool guy. If you haven't got a chance to shake his hand and know him, he is a really great guy to know. I love hanging out with that guy. And I like him because he is different from other pastors. You know what I can't stand is when a pastor gets up on the stage and they start preaching about gluttony, but yet they weigh like 600 pounds, and it's like, dude, you're such a hypocrite. But I realized during COVID, that's actually something that a lot of Christians liked. They were able to wear masks, and that was something they were already used to anyways, so. Yeah, but Dylan is not like that. That's not Dylan. Dylan is a genuine guy. He goes genuinely long in his messages. Let me tell you, he genuinely does not know when to stop talking. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Dylan to leave as much time as possible for him to present this next award. Let's give Dylan a big round of applause.
Thank you, Cameron. That was quite an introduction there. So, I am going to be introducing our award for Best Supporting Actors. Our Best Supporting Actor award is given to those who are always there to support their fellow student leaders and bring encouragement to the team. So with that being said, the award for Best Supporting Actor goes to Emery Johnson. Emery Johnson is not here because she is supporting best actors elsewhere. So the next one we're going to be bringing up is Ellie Valenzuela, or Eli, sorry, Eli. Eli is not here either because he's supporting an actor as well. So congratulations and thank you for offering encouragement and support to your co-leaders. I'd like to please bring up the site leader from Frank Wright, Rico.
Hello, I'm Rico. Man, what a performance I did, huh? I swear I can play better, I swear. It is a great honor to be presenting the Rising Star Award. This award goes to students that overcome their fears and go above and beyond. And not just that, but overcoming physical challenges within club and being the leader that God has called them to be. And above all things, getting out of their comfort zone and taking that leap of faith and telling their peers about Jesus and bringing forth the gospel. And so here are our winners, right? Music? No? Kyra Montes. Aiden Rice. Chloe Dizon, which I don't think Dizion, she's not here. And lastly, Bella Burns. Congrats, guys. We appreciate you. And then we're passing it back on to Cameron.
Is that back to me, Lena? My turn? Okay, my turn. Awesome. Thank you, Rico.
Of course.
Let's give him another big round of applause. Sorry, I would have known to come up here, but there's so many typos on the schedule, I just didn't know when it was my turn. So, man, I'm starting to feel some tension out here. Okay, this is what you guys wanted. I'm just saying. I was opposed to it. I said the Bible says to edify, but this is what you guys asked for. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the next person who's going to be coming on up, and that's Lena Jones. And I have the great honor and privilege. It is not your turn. I'm telling you, there's so many typos in that schedule. Who's the next person I'm introducing? Jeremiah's next? Jeremiah's up next. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the event itself, all right? Let's talk about something that is not typed on the schedule. So this event is actually really, really beautiful, and like I was saying, I have the great honor and privilege of being the brother-in-law to Lena Jones. She's one of my, not only a good friend, but my sister-in-law as well. I married her sister. And she puts so much effort into literally everything she does. Like, if you look around at this event, you could literally say, this is like her baby. And that's saying something, because she has 2 other babies at home. The only difference between those babies and this baby is that this baby was actually planned. So, she approved the joke. I just want to say that. But you know, one question I did have was, Lena, if you're here, who's out in the field scaring the crows? Uh-oh. Intern. Wow. That was a scarecrow joke. Wow. Maybe I went too far there. Anyways, let's move on. Let's introduce the next person who's going to be speaking, and that's Jeremiah Vick. Now, if you don't know Jeremiah, he's the director here at YFC, and he's been doing a fantastic, fantastic job. He has been so faithful in ministry for so many years. But one thing that people have a problem with is that I'm not quite sure if ministry was the right job for him. People are always running away from him. I mean, look at his hairline. His own hairline is running away from him. I think LeBron James is even taking notes. All love, Jeremiah, all love. But you know what's interesting is one employee that doesn't get recognized for Jeremiah is his beard. Don't let his beard fool you. It is epic, but in reality, that is not a beard. That is a beaver, and it is on payroll at Youth for Christ. The only difference between the beaver and all the other employees is the beaver actually gets benefits. So, anyways, with that, Jeremiah is a great, great guy. Thank you guys for being such an awesome audience. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to him at this time. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Cameron, you're fired. Just kidding. We actually said Cameron could say mean stuff about us, but you didn't tell me how mean that was going to get, so I don't know. I'm still debating on whether we're friends. All right, it's my pleasure to introduce the Academy Juvenile Award. This next award goes to the students who have grown the most in their leadership capabilities over the last year. These students have impressed their site leaders by taking on more responsibility and challenging themselves in new ways. It's an honor to present the Academy Juvenile Award to Blake Riley. And Henry Robles. Good job. Congratulations, and please welcome back on stage, Elsie.
Hello, I will be presenting next the Academy Outstanding Award to, oh, by the way, sorry. This is the Academy Award for Outstanding Achievement in Popularity. So for all those students that were not satisfied with just 3 people, they made it happen to have 30, or a little few, but 30 was always the max. Therefore, I will be announcing the award to Molly Riley. Christopher Figueroa. Jennifer Figueroa. Michael Cochran. Congratulations, guys. Thank you. We will be showing a slideshow next. This goes to the people that are passing on for the next year and life. So, the slideshow.
It's me again. I just have to say, just in my defense, I typed up like a full script and there's timestamps on it, so it's not my fault that y'all can't read. I just want to say congratulations to the class of 2022. It's been an honor working with you guys, and some of you in the back were my students out in Hopeville Middle School in 6th grade, and you're here today being faithful to campus life and preaching the gospel to lost kids at your school and your peers. And so I just want to, can we give the class of 2022 a round of applause? Awesome. So we're going to shift gears a little bit. We're at Campus Life, you know, every year we do our Campus Life Awards, and we give away some silly awards and some serious awards. But right now we're going to give away some more prestigious awards. So it's my honor tonight to present the Club That Rocked It Award, which goes to the Campus Life Club who went above and beyond in not just having campus life, but doing extra stuff beyond that. So this year we had a group of students who just excelled in Operation Beautiful and really went above and beyond to make sure that Operation Beautiful, our anti-suicide and anti-bullying and suicide awareness campaign on campus, they've just put a lot of effort into making sure that the students at their school knew that God loved them, that they had a value and a purpose in their life. So it is my honor to present to the entire club of Imperial High School to come up and receive the Club That Rocked It Award. Massimo, you too. Congratulations. There's your award over here, Elsie has. Great job, you guys. And that award can go to your school and be displayed in the trophy case until next year when I need it back because I have to give it to someone else. All right, at this time I'm going to invite Val up, and she's going to be announcing the Teacher Sponsor of the Year award.
Hello, guys. Good evening. I'm Val, like Lena said, and the Teacher Sponsor of the Year award goes to a teacher that has strived to go far beyond, the objectives. We tell them, oh, these are your tasks. Just welcome the kids, offer us your classroom. But this teacher really pushed through a lot of obstacles that we had in starting club. We started late, but that person just helped me with the paperwork, and even when kids were there, that person would always tell me, hey, do you need help with anything? She would bring snacks over. She just was so kind. She did not only take care of me as a site leader, but also the students. You can see that every day when we were in club, and she just leaves a legacy in this high school and her family too. I can see how just Jesus shines through her every day. And the teacher sponsor for this year goes to Mrs. Archer. Woo!
Val did a wonderful job. We're so thankful to have her at Brawley High School this year. Really made the club go, and all of you wonderful students, thank you for an amazing year.
This next award is my great honor. As Campus Life Director, I get to help train and work alongside all of the site leaders who volunteer with us. And so it's so awesome to see someone who comes into the doors of Youth for Christ and is interested in volunteering and just see their leadership grow. And so this year, I have the honor of giving away 2 awards to the volunteers of the year. We have had so many volunteers over the years that have excelled, but this year, just these 2 people, when we were talking about who we wanted to give this award to, really stood out in our minds. So one is a youth pastor, and he has been faithful to coming to Campus Life and hosting Campus Life at his school over the last, I don't even know, more than 5 years, I think. I believe he told me that he was involved since 2015, which says a lot about his dedication as a volunteer to be committed to a position like this. And then we also have a new volunteer who just really excelled in her passion for seeing lost kids be reached for the gospel, and she invited people over to her house and would cook for them. And so it is my great honor to give Dylan Ruddle and Laura Farid the Volunteer of the Year award. Congratulations, you guys.
I just want to say that, wait, you have to wait because you're going to say something. I just want to say that campus life wasn't the easiest thing to do for me as an introvert person. But what really kept me going was the students. So this award really goes to you because you made it really easy for me to come out and be with you and be with the rest of the class. So, yeah.
It's really amazing to be able to go to the Youth for Christ meetings and be surrounded by people that are going through some of the same things in ministry that I've gone through, that I'm going through. So I just want to say this volunteer award, actually it's an opportunity for me to go and be encouraged and to share the gospel with like-minded people. And so this is an honor, and I just want to say thank you, Youth for Christ.
Yes, you can be dismissed. It's please. All right, please welcome back Jeremiah Vick.
All right. Well, we have been doing this ceremony. This is our 24th. Can you believe that? We've been doing this for 24 years. We've been honoring students, volunteers, and we just recently started honoring teachers. I don't know why it took us so long to finally start doing that, but we are so grateful for everyone that that contributes to campus life, and by doing that, contributes to the kingdom of God. We have some amazing, amazing people that take part in campus life every year, and we want to make sure and honor those students that are working so hard. So every year, we give an award that is the most prestigious award that we give at Youth for Christ. We began giving this award right at the beginning of the Campus Life ministry. Campus Life was just kind of pioneering. And in order to give this award, I want to invite Kelly and Linda Baker to come and join me up here. Kelly and Linda Baker are a part of the Youth for Christ family. We put some booby traps there, so watch out for the balloons. They are a part of the YFC family and have been so for many years. The reason that this award is called the Baker Award is obviously named for the Baker family. It's in honor of the Baker children, Chris and Renee. They were instrumental in starting Campus Life, and Campus Life was only just in its infancy, and it began to grow, and God began to use it and raise up student leaders. And Chris and Renee Baker were two student leaders out of Brawley High School, and were instrumental in not only having an impact on campus, but also on their parents. Their parents came to know Jesus because of their testimony and their witness. And we lost Chris and Renee Baker very early on, and through that tragedy, Youth for Christ found a way to honor student leaders year after year after year through the Baker Award. Because Chris and Renee set the example of what a student leader, how a student leader operates, how a student leader cares, how they love, how they share Jesus with their school and with their families. And so it's always an honor to be able to present the Baker Award. And I just want to say, we love you guys. You guys have been a part of Youth for Christ ministry for so many years. And we always invite Linda and Kelly to be with us because we love you guys and want you to know that we honor you guys and we honor your kids. And they have really set the tone for what a student leader is through campus life. And so thank you guys so much for always coming, always being here with us. And so I'll just hand this over here so you guys can, if you have anything you'd like to share.
Those of you that have heard me speak here before know that the number one important thing in my life is prayer and a relationship on a daily basis, on an hourly basis, and minute and secondly basis. And I finally got to retire at the end of last year, and it's something I've been working for and something I've been praying for, and now I work harder than ever and I don't get paid for it. And that being said, another thing I've noticed too as the years go by that God gives me a whole lot more things to pray for. Like when I open my eyes every morning and sit up in bed, I get to thank Him for another day. Then I ask Him to help me get out of bed. And that's supposed to be funny, okay? And then I ask Him, who's that old man in the mirror when I go into the bathroom in the morning? Of course, I have to ask Him where I put my shoes and give me the strength to bend over to get them tied. And we got that one worked out. You tie them loose so you can slide them off and then slide them back on in the morning. And that's one time you don't have to bend over. I talk to Him all day long. I mean, it's, who else is there to talk to, you know, when you're by yourself? And I've found that very comforting. He's given me a lot of wisdom and knowledge and how to cope with these things. He's given me the strength to continue. my knees are bad, my feet are bad, my hips are bad, my shoulders are bad. And he gave me the strength to mix, pour, finish 325 90-pound bags of cement. Little worse for the wear, but he's always there. He's like I said, a lot more praying. You know, when you're by yourself and you're trying to do things and you don't have the physical ability anymore. Plus me, I don't know when to stop. I don't know when to ask for help. And I like to do it all myself so I can stand back and see what he's allowed me to do and hope that he's proud of me for what I've been able to accomplish. But I think that's what everybody should have in their heart, is that relationship, to know that there's somebody there 24/7 that's there to help you, that's there to comfort you, that's there to guide you. I know he hasn't given me all the wisdom and knowledge that I need, so I continue to ask for it. And as I come up against different situations, different circumstances, dealing with different people, you know, even at the gas pump, you know, God help me get this gas cap off. It doesn't want to come off. But it's like having the wife there with you all the time, or your best friend with you all the time, where you can have that continual conversation. I thank him for green lights all the way from Brawley to Imperial. You know, that's the kind of relation you want to have. That's the continual conversation you want to have. You've got to listen to, and you've got to be understanding when obstacles are put in your way and you have to go around these obstacles. I thank God for flat tires, because I don't know what he kept me from being involved in as I was going to go from point A to point B. And on occasions, I've seen what I might have been involved in. So everything comes from him, and all thanks should be given to him. And don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask. But be careful what you ask for. Because you may be tested, and you may have to work through it and realize that you asked for it. And you've got to accept the way he wants you to have it. And so, that being said, I'm very grateful for you, Jeremiah. I'm very grateful for Campus Life. The whole family is. This is my children's legacy. It's not making 1 million touchdowns. It's not racing the fastest NASCAR race. It has to do with the most important thing in this world, and that's God and his son, Jesus Christ. That's what's important. Believe me. Thanks, Jeremiah.
Thank you, Linda. Love you guys. Well, as you guys can see, this couple here, and of course, Canaan's not with us tonight because he's working, but God did bless them with a son, Canaan.
If you want to see Canaan, he's a mall cop. He's about this tall, and he has a big black beard.
You can't miss him.
So if you happen to see him, say, hey, Canaan, and see what kind of expression you can get out of him.
Well, God has blessed you guys with Canaan, and I know after the loss of Renee and Chris, I know those were the difficult years, and you know, I'd like to think that Campus Life and Youth for Christ were a pillar in your lives at that time, and we always want to be that for you guys. We want to be here for you guys, and thank you so much for the honor of being able to continue this legacy and have you guys be a part of it every year. So At this point, I'm going to turn this over to Val. Val is going to present our Baker Award winner, which is the Student Leader of the Year Award. So.
Yes, and like you guys were saying, this award goes to a student that really pushed through difficulty in high school. I was in high school 4 years ago, and I can see how it's very easy to hide your faith from people and be one person at school and then go to church and be another person. But this guy really, I saw how he had a passion for reaching kids in his even youth group, and his wrestling team. I would hear like, hey, yeah, there's a bunch of wrestlers coming over to the house, and we're just having a Bible study. And I would ask him, hey, Alan, when do you have time to to hang out? He's like, oh, I have Bible study this day, and I have Bible study that day. And I just saw his commitment. Even when I was sick a week ago, he brought me a bunch of food and helped me out. And I see his heart in caring for people, and that heart has been softened by Jesus. And it's just beautiful to see what he's doing right now and what God is going to do with him in the future. And we really want to honor that in our students. And, like you said, it's a legacy that has been left for years and will continue. And that's the beauty about campus life, that everyone is impacted, and it doesn't just stay here. It goes beyond that, and it impacts families too. And we have seen how the gospel has even come into Alan's family's household. So it's just beautiful, and it's all glory to God. But I already said his name, sorry. But give it up for Alan Carrillo. By the way, Alan is going to Vanguard University next year, and he's going to be wrestling there, so you can pray for him in May.
Is it on? Wait, they can hear me? Okay. Well, I want to thank Campus Life. Can you hold that? Sure, thanks. I want to thank Campus Life for being a way that I could help others, because I really like talking about Christ. And it was a way for me to reach out to others, and Campus Life allowed me to do that. I had a rough year this year. I was supposed to be top 3 in the state, but I tore my ACL and I couldn't wrestle this year. I try not to blame God. It was tough, but I stayed at church, and I found great people, and I went to every Bible study I could to find answers. And like he said, he thanks God for everything. And you know what? I think I'm a better person because of the difficulties that God put me through. And I want to thank Campus Life, and I want to thank Christ for allowing me to help others with my story. And yeah, thanks.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight. We are so appreciative of, my niece is making me laugh. Okay. We're so appreciative of everyone who came in, just the various roles that you play. And we just wanted to say a special thank you to the families who have supported your children as they've grown, and just encourage them to grow in the Lord. And it's just a beautiful thing to see, families here and supporters here that are just here to cheer on students. And so we just thank you guys so much for that. With that, I'm going to go ahead and close this in some prayer, and you guys are welcome to continue to eat more food if there's more food. Okay, there's more food. Okay, you can eat more food and enjoy company, and I'd love to get to talk to you guys a little bit more too. So, God, I just thank you so much for this year and the impact that you've made on campus, God, through Campus Life, God, and we recognize that this is a ministry, but it's your ministry, and that we have a great honor and privilege to be able to be on campus and talk with students and get to lead students into sharing their faith with the students around them, God. And I just thank you so much that you have just been faithful to us in this post-COVID ministry, and and that we got to see, almost 100 students come to Christ this year. God, it's just such a beautiful thing. We just thank you so much for that, and I just pray just that you would continue to bless these students and their family, and that they would go from here, and that their leadership and journey would not end just here at CLO Awards, but they would continue as they go off into colleges or summer and return back to be student leaders next year, that they would continue to seek you, God, in everything that they do, and that they would just be passionate about sharing the gospel with those around them. We just thank you so much for tonight, God. Amen.